a new venture for us. We're hoping it all goes smoothly. I'm sure being the first time, there will be a few things that we can improve on, but we're really excited about it. We've got 4 different panels, 2 children's and then 2 adult panels, starting at 10:30 in the morning. The discussions will actually be over at the depot, and but we'll be interacting with the farmers market, which is celebrating Cinco de Mayo. So the panels start at 10:30, but we have a children's story walk at 9:30, starting over there, then coming over here, we'll see the Spirit Club perform, and there'll be a piñata bash. So just a lot of fun things going on during the day. Then that evening, we'll wind up with a concert by Ari Hest, who was here once before with Judy Collins, and so I know that will be enjoyable. And then the next weekend, we are very excited to be showing the grand premiere of our new play, The Move, written by Georgia Moore. Art comes in many forms. Sometimes you just need the setting to discover all sorts of talents that we didn't know about. So that is going to be lots of fun. I've been told that one cannot sit there without laughing quite extensively. It's going to be really funny. So please do come and see that. Also, just want to remind you, this year we are participating in East Texas Giving Day. You've probably seen some of our clips. It's an online fundraising effort. It's a one-day thing that happens on April the 24th. And this is sponsored by East Texas Communities Foundation, and it includes a lot of nonprofits in East Texas. So we're going to be participating. You can pre-give before the 24th. It won't be announced until the 24th. But the 24th will be a big day, so watch Facebook. If you don't do Facebook but you want to participate, call the center and we can help you do something for that. But all the funds that we raise on East Texas Giving Day are going to our children's programming. So definitely for a good cause, because we are expanding our children's camps this summer. We have lots of things going on. So now that's enough about the center. Before I hand it back to Mary, just Tanya Williams, who organized our reception today, had to leave. But yeah, so I'm going to thank her. She's done a wonderful job. And she's involved in the theater program here. But the last reception and this one, her centerpieces have been very thoughtful and creative. So I think that definitely fits right in. So now, Mary, I'll let you introduce the artist and say what you'd like to say.
First of all, I want to thank Marquise. Who are you? Marquise was my guest curator for this show. Hanging the show is a bit of a challenge, and she brought an awful lot of vision. I also want to thank all the artists who made the show happen. Entwinement as a theme spans a wide range of interpretations, and I think you can see that from home to birds, to human relationships, to stories woven into the fiber of a basket. This show also has 2 artists involved, and we have been blessed today because they're both going to read their poetry for us. First, we have Jodan Boyd, and Jodan wrote a poem that shares a childhood experience and tells us how it wrapped around his memory. Jodan?
You want me to man the camera?
I was just about to ask you if you would mind holding this.
Like you're jumping up and down, because I...
Right. Camera by Jack Ainsworth.
There you go, there you go.
So you get credit.
Now, am I going to hit anything, or is it on?
Well, if you need to zoom it there, just push this one way or the other.
Okay, so we're on, okay.
Or you can lift it up, or whatever's necessary. Am I going to be heard okay through this cavern here?
But it is going on. It's recording now.
Everything's going. If
Okay.
you can see me on the screen.
Okay,
good shape.
okay.
Okay, this poem is called To Kill a Mockingbird, Requiem and Redemption. And it is based on a never-to-be-forgotten childhood incident of mine and my brother Tommy. And we grew up out in Tenney Chapel, then 3 miles south on what was called the Stout Road then, now known as 312. Maybe I could do a better copy of this. I'll say that in working on this poem over a fairly long period of time, I did consult my brother because it was a very emotional experience for both of us at the time. We were both quite young then, and I consulted some of my children who I had talked to about this incident, and finally got around to putting it down on paper as a poem. And when I happened to be working on it when I got an email from Mary Geisler, and I just, hit the reply button and sent it in after that. To Kill a Mockingbird, Requiem and Redemption. A chinaberry tree canopy, glossy in full leaf, oval-shaped, thinly veined, sharply tipped, serrated leaves, each like the blade of a knife, yet feathery soft, satiny, gently wind-whipped. Dense and thick as dark sand in a summer whirlwind, the gathered leaves yielded welcome song and shade. Like a giant orb, a complete coverlet of green, obscuring the tree's branches, entirely overlaid. A hushed rustle of soft, leafy sound. Into that dark hole of absent light, fluttering on unexpected wings of morning, came the lone mockingbird in solitary flight. Vanishing into the thick cover of lush leaf, the bird came to rest somewhere inside. No sound betrayed its lonely presence. There was everywhere, yet nowhere to hide. The bird neither saw nor sensed the hunter, a mere boy, armed with stone and sling. The smooth pebble, powered by rubber strands, broke the bird's stout heart. Death's instant sting. The hunter's shock was sudden and sharp, filled with remorse, guilt, intense grief. Flowing tears, his only source of relief. With the help of his brother, plans took shape to find a suitable mourning box and a resting site. Soon reserved a small spot under the tree, a hole to fill with prey and a prayer contrite. Fallen to fresh earth, now covering the bird, its song eternally silenced, its flight forever stilled. But with the spoken words of repentance, perhaps, the hunter's redemption may be divinely willed.
Excellent, sir.
Okay. Now we have Jack Ainsworth, scruffy Jack Ainsworth. And Jack has literally written a poem that entwines into our exhibition. Very special piece. Please, Jack, go ahead.
All right. Well, after that, Joanne, we're going to have to tighten up a little bit. So I'm going to try to do it by memory. This has been written once and thrown in a box, and so here we go. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious law and forgotten lore, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping on my chamber door. 'Tis the Wicks up there. No, that's I'm cheating. Here we go. Hopefully this gets the picture here. One verse was added today, this morning when I found out that Joe Dan was going to be here and reading a poem. I thought, well, heck, there needs to be something about writers as well. So I threw in a stanza for writers, so it's on this paper, but not on yours. And before we start, everyone knows what that is. Can you all see that? It's a thread. It's just a piece of thread. Okay. Everybody see what this is? Blank sheet of paper. Everybody see this ring here with the gold and the rock on it there? Okay. That gives you kind of a reference point. I'm coming unraveled.
Do you have your glasses?
Oh, yeah, thank you. I knew it looked kind of weird, but I'll just sit down. I can spread this out. Okay. The sculptor takes a medium, metal, glass, bits of clay, and molds, plies, twists, and turns them till they've said what we'll say. Sculptor, nature, reaches consensus, parley till they both agree. For hand to forge its formless subject into what the sculptor sees. The painter wakes to vivid vision, tabula rasa calling, come, quick, bring color, bathe me in it, blend our lives, for we are one. From the mind, through the eye, to the hand, through brush and stroke, the naked canvas, stark, unblemished, turns creation's willing host. The textile artist starts with thread, thick or thin, coarse or fine, and with loom or spool sets forth to create that scene in their mind. Every stitch, every move contingent on the one before, until the fabric speaks to them, I am done, not one stitch more. The jewelry artist sees the world in all the depth of purest gold and seeks the heart of every stone that when first touched is rough and cold. Tumbling, cutting, polishing, until the facets warm with pride, as gold and stone are joined as one, to please the touch and catch the eye. The writer's mind, a subtle trap, awaits the thoughts to wander in. Where caught they flail and wrestle round, until they yield at last to pen. There the writer feeds and loves them, till both weary struggle ends, and with the wish of flight by both, the writer sets them free again. You tread here on hallowed ground, hearts and souls exposed to light, demons, saints, joy and pain, are through the artist freed to sight. Take a moment, feel the air, hear the voice of pure intent. Sense the time, the toil, the touch, each breath that the artist spent. You, the patron, viewer, friend, are here today to join the art, not merely here to touch or see, but rather be an enmeshed part. Here, now, in this moment, you have known the artist's mind, seen how the universe is woven, as through art we are entwined.
Awesome.